Welcome to San Diego's most popular local morning news. Good morning, San Diego.
All right, Rod Luck is live in Choice View this morning, or what they call it, Redwood what?
Yeah, the Redwood community up here.
Community.
Great view from up here, I'll tell you that.
It is really nice.
Pretty.
The view has been obscured a little bit, though, by a lot of the growth around here and what have you, and that's why the Alpha Project is here, Bobby. They call on you when they got fire problems. And this is potential fire problem.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you can see it. This is old growth sage and sumac down in here. If this catches fire, even though you got a semi-buffer over here, these houses can still go.
All right, the Alpha Project, again, hired by the city to do this.
Yeah, this is what we love to do. I mean, council offices and the city pays for, a lot of this outreach with the fire department. But hopefully, starting in June, we're going to do a lot more.
Marty, this Redwood Council, what is the Redwood Council?
Well, the Redwood Council is one of many community groups throughout the city that tries to address problems that are very local to their community. And when I came and talked to them a few months ago, they said this is one issue that's a real frustration for them. A lot of older residents who can't get out here past their property lines to clear out all of this fire danger. And certainly this is a problem the city has got to stay on top of. We recognize that the resources are slim, and we've got to get creative and think outside the box to fix the problem. So Fire Safe Council, and I know that the fire marshal here will talk more about that, but communities really can make a difference. And as a city, this is an opportunity to really help neighborhoods help themselves.
Ed, you're a busy guy as deputy fire marshal. You're always out and around. We've run into you before in the same situation.
100%. What we've got here and also to keep in mind is their selective thin trimming and pruning. We want to make sure that a community does not go out and denude the lands. You have a combination of the flashy fuels, which will make the fire spread a lot faster. And then you have the dense, thick brush, which has a high intensity of during a fire. So we want to thin it out, not to remove it all totally.
Yeah, and this is runs up to the property line of Florence and Tom Farrell. Florence, we've had people living down in this area.
Absolutely, yeah. That's been going on for a long, long time. This is so marvelous to have this job done.
You've seen they've had fires down here because they cook at night and they cook in the daytime.
Yes, yes.
And so you were concerned and you got a hold of
Very concerned, very concerned.
Bob,
We love it.
Take this into consideration. Like, you really work closely with these neighborhoods.
We love these neighbors. I mean, they're just great people, and there's some guys living down in the canyon periodically, and we'll also do the outreach to them and offer the guys living in the canyon jobs and housing and stuff like that. So it's a full cycle of services.
Yeah, one last thing before we get away from here is Mr. Fire Marshal, this fire council, real quick. What is it all about?
I'm sorry, San Diego County Fire Safe Council is about empowering communities and taking control of making their community fire safe. You can contact 619-562-0096, and the folks there will help you start one up.
And that'll be on our website later on KOSI.com. Just click on Good Morning San Diego to get that information. But if you live in an area like this where there's a gully, there's a canyon below your home where the brush, the trees are growing up close to your property line, they'll eventually dry out and be a very big fire hazard. So don't be afraid to pick up the phone. Don't be afraid to get hold of your local representatives, be it a councilman, a supervisor, whoever it might be, no matter where you live. It's good to get ready before the fire season. Be a little proactive in your neighborhood.
Well, a little clearing like that could not only save your house, but could save your family. I mean, that is the difference between having your house burned down and not.
Hey, there's nothing worse to be sitting in your living room and see smoke coming up from a ridge down below, and it's caused normally a lot of these fires by people living there.
Right.
That's another problem we have, an issue for another day. I'm blowing out here now. I'm going north to the Bernardo Winery up there. So we're going to say adios for a little bit and watch out. Here we come.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. That'll be a beautiful morning there. Thank you, Rod.